Hello, Assalamualaikum. In this lecture, we will learn on characterization of raw materials. But before that, let me give you a simple analogy. The question here is all black powders is coffee? Or is all white powders is milk powder? How can you tell me? What should you do? Right, if they are food, you can easily taste, smell, or even touch them. These are the basic characterization that we do in our daily life without realizing it. The same goes for chemicals. To know what are they, we should characterize so that we can understand the purity, the composition, everything about the materials. And as materials engineer, characterization technique should be at our fingertips. So in this lecture, we will learn the basic characterization of raw materials. Right, what are the general criteria for good raw advanced ceramic powders? So, in terms of chemistry, the powder should have a homogeneous composition, high purity, meaning there's no impurity, and they should also be in stoichiometric. In terms of phase, the powders should have a stable phase. The powders should also have uniform particle shape, fine particle size, and narrow size distribution. Once you understand the criteria of advanced ceramic powders, then you will know what are the properties to be characterized. For instance, you need to confirm the structure or crystallinity, phase purity, phase composition, elemental analysis, surface area, surface roughness, particle shape, particle size, size distribution, and many more. Three main properties which could greatly affect the characteristics of raw powders are first, physical. So you need to understand the phase purity, phase crystallinity, particle size or size distribution, and also particle shape. In terms of chemical properties, it is important to know composition and the purity, whether there is any impurity or if the powder has decomposed. And finally, in terms of thermal properties, it is really important to know the stability of the powder at high temperature, if there is any weight loss or decomposition. Okay, so that's all for the introduction of materials characterization.